All right, so we're recording the Friday Tabata one day early. I'm gonna be out of town on Friday, but I don't want to leave you hanging without a great workout. So here's your Friday 12-minute Tabata. We're focusing all about the breath. Using the breath, as if I don't focus on that enough already, but we're using the breath in every single movement. That breath, contracting the core, contracting the deep transverse abdominis muscles, stabilizing yourself. Just that breath alone is an incredible core workout, right? That is strengthening. That is what you need to be doing all day, every day. When you're doing exercises or just movements around the house. So we're going to be really utilizing that in a few different scenarios. We're going to start on the ground, really focusing on pulling on those lower abdominals. We're going to be doing some higher impact, so using the breath, the big exhale to protect the pelvic floor as we make impact. And then we're going to be holding, so we're going to be bracing, tightening that core while we continue to breathe. So that's going to be the most challenging. I'm going to offer modifications throughout. So let's go ahead and get started. It's just body weight today, so no equipment required. We're going to start on the ground, and let's go ahead. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, our standard Tabata format. Flip around here. All right, we're going to exhale the legs up to tabletop. We're going to lower both legs on the inhale, exhaling hard to pull them back up to tabletop. If this is too challenging for you, if your low back is popping off the mat, you do not want that, switch to single leg lowers. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Big inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Imagine pulling those hip bones and pubic bone together. Don't let that low back come off the mat. If it is, switch to your single leg marches. Almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Really nice. You might be feeling this a lot in your hip flexors. I want you to focus on trying to pull from the lower abdominals instead of letting the hip flexors take over. But if they are just firing way too much, you may want to foam roll after this. Loosen them up. Let's go again. As you exhale, you're pressing that low back down into the mat. Really making those work, not the hips as much. Good, more than halfway. Almost there. 5 seconds. And the last one. Really nice. All right. We're going to flip over to a hands and knees position for bear lift. So you've seen this a lot. It's one of my favorite movements. Really hits those lower abdominals hard. Hands and knees. Roll those shoulders. Fix that spine nice and neutral. Tuck the toes and exhale up and down. This is the simplest version of the movement. If you want to take it up a notch, you could add a walk. Step forward, opposite, hand and foot. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Tapping down on the inhale. Exhale. Pull that triangle, the hip bones and the pubic bone hard. Good. As I take this big inhale, I'm sending the breath into my belly and my rib cage, expanding the rib cage, 360 degrees, all right? Front, back, and sides. Starting with a pelvic floor lift on the exhale. Big inhale, and good. Keep going. Halfway there. Keep that back nice and neutral. Eyes are looking 12 to 18 inches in front of your fingertips. And rest. Good. All right, we're going to come up. We've done breath on the ground, kind of that slower, tighter contraction. Now we're going to be working on impacts. We're going to be doing squat jumps. So we're going to tap and jump. Tap, alternating hands. Let's go. Hard exhale, protecting your pelvic floor as you jump. If you are not ready for a high impact movement like this, please don't do it. Go ahead and step out. Step out, out, in, out, out, in. Jumping is not necessary and is certainly a progression you need to work up towards. 3, 2, 1. Good. So I'm taking a big inhale as I reach down. That exhale helps lift my pelvic floor right before impact. 5 seconds, big breaths, get the heart rate down. And let's go. Nice neutral spine the whole time. Get low in that squat. Woo. Feeling that burn build in the quads. Five seconds. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, half burpee. Same idea. We're going to put our hands on the ground. Our feet are going to jump out and in and stand. 3, 2, 1. You can add a jump to this if you'd like. Twenty seconds. Jumping out to that full plank. You can also step out and step in, or step out and jump in. Again, modify and rest. Modify, modify, modify. Nail that movement. And an easier with form that's going to be a little bit easier. And then keep pushing and progressing. One more. 3, 2, 1. Out to that high plank. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Third segment of this workout. We're going to be doing holds. So that means We're bracing, pulling in real tight, but we're continuing to breathe. Breathing under a brace. All right, front plank hold, roll the shoulders back. Let's go. Make sure that serratus is engaged. That's your back muscle, wraps around from your shoulder blades. Really important that we push away with our back. Get that spine nice and neutral. Pull pubic bone to breastbone. Keeping that core nice and tight, but continuing to breathe. Smaller expansion in the rib cage, in the belly. 3, 2, 1. Good. A few deep breaths here. Do one more front plank, and then we're going to move to side planks, one on each side. Almost there. 5 seconds. Let's get ready. Roll those shoulders. Find that back muscle. Spread the fingers. You got this. Nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes. Pull that pubic bone to breastbone. Straight line from the crown of your head all the way to your heels. Halfway. Almost there. 10 seconds. Shaking is good. You got this. Don't let it go. You're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, side plank. Any of these can be done on your knees. Didn't mention that. Full plank, obviously, on your knees into a half plank. It's an awesome place to start. Side plank on your knee, nice and low. Great place to start. Straight legs. Next modification. I'm going to go all the way up. Let's go. Hard exhale. Use that back. Get the hips stacked, shoulders stacked. You got this, halfway. Woo! Get that nice straight line, crown of your head all the way to your heels. Three, 2, 1. Woo! All right. This one's a little harder than you expect it to be. All right, straight arm. Last minute. My legs are straight. One is in front, my top leg's in front of the bottom leg. 3, roll that shoulder. Let's go. Shoulders stacked directly over the wrist. Nice straight line from the crown of the head all the way to the heel. Almost there. 20 seconds. Keep going. Keep breathing even though you're pulling that belly in tight, using those obliques. So obliques should be rock solid here, holding you up. On your knee is a great place to be. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good. All right. Really nice, everyone. We're going to use this last 40 seconds of a little bonus. I'm going to come to a low kneeling position. We're going to take a few deep breaths together. Let's sit up nice and tall. You can put one hand on your belly, one on your ribs if you want. And let's go ahead in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Filling your belly and rib cage. Nice, long. Inhale and exhale. Exhale starts from the bottom. The breath works its way up, out of your body. Feel that expansion. One more. Beautiful. Good work today. I hope you enjoyed. You know where to find me, AJ.AfterBabyFit, if you want more, and let me know how I can help and support you on this journey. See you soon.